Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Amperson. Good morning.
A little change in plans for just about everybody this morning connected to the Custer County Fair. If you're just tuning in, we received word this morning due to flooding that the events will not start until noon today on the fairgrounds. And if you were listening earlier, you heard our report concerning what happened last night at the fairgrounds. Jack measured 3 inches and 99 hundredths precipitation here.
Wow.
From the rains that fell early morning, late night, early morning, and caused havoc out at the Custer County Fairgrounds. I did go out there in the 6 o'clock hour and take a look. Everything had pretty well receded, but by water lines and so forth, you could see how high it had been.
Yeah.
And, nobody was hurt.
Yep.
There was electricity mixing with water, so we are thankful that there wasn't a spark or something like that. As usual, members of the Ag Society and all sorts of volunteers moved cattle from the barns that needed to be evacuated, and they took the cattle up to the horse barn where it was dry. And it looked like on the video I saw they knew exactly what they were doing and did it in a regimented fashion where everybody was safe and everybody got their cattle moved. I did see where they weren't even bothering identifying whose cattle they were. If the owners didn't happen to be there, they were just taking them to safety, to dry ground. And so, you always start to see the good things that come out of bad things. One of the things that's very noticeable is the Berean Church playground they have set up for the kids.
Yeah.
That really got wiped out. The bathrooms in that same area that are so nice are now full of mud.
Oh, no.
I mean, just a floor full of mud in there. It's the good news, that's cement, and I don't think there's a lot of things in there like drywall and that sort of thing that's kind of a covered wall. So they'll probably be able to go in and wash that out, clean it up. Might not be done right away, so you might keep that in mind. Of course, the United Methodist Church building that they serve food from is on high ground, so they were operating when I left. I was tempted to stop in and have maybe a breakfast goodie and some coffee.
Yeah.
And the other good news is that they don't have entertainment scheduled for tonight, and it's going to take a while. That flood's pretty good there, even with just a general rain, so they're going to be able to let that dry out a little bit, and by tomorrow night the bullfighting should be on really good soil. So there's some good things that are coming out of this, but disruptive, going to delay everything. They're shooting for noon today to begin the judging of the livestock and the small animals and so forth that were on the schedule today. So talking with some of the folks there, one guy come up to me this morning and said, I said I wanted a rain, but a little rain would have been nice.
I was just going to say, the glass half full of all of this is when you look at the monthly precipitation now for the month of July, boy, it looks really nice when you just look at that. But, I'm sure that all of us would have liked to have seen it achieved in a little bit different way than all of it coming at once last night. I don't know if other people were like me. I mean, I knew it was coming down, but when I woke up this morning, I didn't realize we had 4 inches. My gracious. It must have really, really come down.
Yeah. I got up like about 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah, 4 o'clock I think it was, and I got a drink of water and looked out the kitchen window, and I thought, it must have rained a little bit. It really didn't look like it rained that much.
Yeah.
Maybe because the cement was so hot yesterday, it evaporated up.
Right.
I don't know. But they'll get it all put back together through all the volunteers. And I was getting ready to come back to the station yesterday evening, and you and Jeremy were on the grounds getting ready to tear down after the sheep show, and I saw Clay Hayes, who's the superintendent of the fairgrounds, and he was smiling, and we had a nice visit, and I said, Clay, how's it going? He says, running smooth. Everything's good. You blink your eyes, and it changes. So, Clay, you've got a lot of help there. Everybody will chip in and get this done, and it'll be a fair that no one will forget.
Yes, it'll be a memorable one for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And if you didn't hear our report earlier, was mentioned that Colleen Peterson had said she's been to 47 Custer County fairs, either as a participant and for the most part with the extension with 4-H, heading that up, and never had seen anything near this. Maybe you got a rain and there were some puddles around or something, but not a flood during the county fair. Now, we've all seen that area flood at other times of the year.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's went as far inside of the fairgrounds as this did, because I took a picture of there was a trailer with some of the fencing on it in the covered arena, and there was a puddle of water around it, and Terry Sterner was going to get a shovel and see if he could get that drained off, but he noted, well, look at the tires. You can see the water line. So I'm going to say there was probably 6-8 inches of water running through that covered arena early this morning. And then, unfortunately, that same amount or more over around the bathrooms and where the Berean Church kids' playground is. And I didn't really get a chance to look at the grounds in front of the grandstands, but as I mentioned, it holds water pretty good there when you get a rain, so they'll have to dry that out.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Well, a lot of work to be done, but people in this area know how to work, and they know how to work together, so it'll come together.
Yep. Corey Palmer was walking by. I visited with Corey, and he says, yeah, we'll get it. We don't have entertainment tonight, so we don't have to worry about that. We're just going to concentrate on getting everything going around noon today.
Yeah.
So with that said, we'll just change the numbers on the left side of the listings here, and to tell you that somewhere around noon, the 4-H beef showmanship will be judged, followed by the market beef classes. Then at 12:30 or thereabouts, 4-H rabbit show, followed by the FFA rabbit show. They're also going to be judging 4-H poultry. Lots of pigeons this year, as we've heard, both on the 4-H and FFA levels. Later on in the day, the FFA beef showmanship, breeding heifer and market beef. 3 o'clock, that was the original start time.
Yeah.
That'll probably be more like, I don't know, 6 or 7, something like that. Farm Credit Services of America, well, you know what? They might go ahead and pass out the watermelon in the afternoon, sometime mid-afternoon, because it's going to be a good time to eat watermelon.
Yes.
And then, as we mentioned, now this might change because the Berean Church's Kids Zone playground area really took a hit. So we'll see how much of that they can put back together. That was going to be available this afternoon and this evening. Commercial booths under the grandstand probably A-OK, so they'll open up at 5 o'clock this afternoon and go till 10 o'clock tonight. So that's what's on the fair activities for today. They'll get it in.
All right. Sounds good.
Who just walked in the door?
I don't know. Looks like, he looks familiar. What's it? Girardin, I think. Oh, I remember the name. Logan Girardin with Ridgeline Exteriors.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Made the transition.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Saw you at the fair last night. Did you take in the bull riding?
No.
No?
We
just out there for the
just
barbecue and stuff?
Went to the free pit barbecue and then looked at the animals.
Yeah.
So it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's always fun to support the 4-H kids, FFA kids.
Absolutely.
That's one really, really cool thing about this community is just how everybody comes together for fair.
Yes. Yep. And
even through floods.
Yeah, right on. Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, where do you want to start here today, my friend, with Ridgeline Exteriors? What are some of the things that have been happening?
It's been hot.
Boy, it has been that, hasn't
So
it?
we work really close with our crews, and if it's going to be too hot, we don't put them on a roof or on a siding job.
Yeah.
Like we're not about to go down that route. So we like to keep our help happy. And
Yes.
you don't keep anybody happy by putting them to work in 120 degrees.
Oh. Well, I know for part of this past weekend, we were covering a baseball tournament in O'Neill, and man, just the air temperature in O'Neill anyway was right up around like 110. That was just the air temperature.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was. I thought I read somewhere where they were saying it was like the hottest it's been in the state in like 8 years or something. I think I saw that posted.
Probably.
So it's
Probably pretty
yeah,
close to that.
it was super hot, but hopefully we're getting a break in that for your crews.
We're actually starting a siding job here in town today.
Okay.
And it is a relief opening the door in the morning and it's not feeling like an oven.
Yeah.
That rain we got, all 4 inches of it, that was a lot more than we needed in one shot.
Yeah.
It sure cooled things down.
Yes. Yeah, it did that.
I wonder, Logan, with 4 inches of rain in just a few hours, if there might not be some calls coming your way about, I didn't know my roof leaked.
I would guess we'll probably field some of those calls the next day or two. I mean, it just so it looks like you guys got a lot more wind here in town last night than we did. I live just east of town, and we got a couple inches of rain, but I don't think we had the wind. And that wind is when you usually figure out you've got an issue.
Drive it in.
If you have wind-driven rain that gets under a ridge shingle or up under your eaves or whatever the case may be. But if that does happen, give me a call. I can pop up on your roof and take a look and see what we can do.
Yeah. That was going to be one of my questions for you when I saw you were coming in. I mean, you're comes to what Ridgeline does, but what are the specific things that you would do, Logan, when someone calls you? What are some of the things you inspect and take a look at, and how do you personally work with the customer?
Yep. So it's cool that you mentioned that. So here a couple weeks ago, I got a call. Hey, we've got a leak. It's never been here before, especially after that last storm event we had. Can you pop up on my roof and take a look? So I got up on the roof and I just did a general inspect. So you just you look for the obvious, and then if you don't see anything obvious, you kind of start really investigating. Well, turns out on the ridge of this house, so the peak where the shingles, where they overlap, there was some exposed nails because a shingle had blown up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when it blows up, you lose your sealant. Exposed nails are the number one thing to look for. There was exposed nails. So I got the goop out of my pickup and, sealed it back down, and we'll see if that was the culprit, but I haven't had a call yet this morning after the rain last night. So
that's a good sign.
Yep.
If people are maybe hearing from you for the first time, which could be happening, can you just again talk about all of the different things Ridgeline does, because it's more than just roofs. Yeah, there's gutters, there's siding, but you talked about outdoor lighting, and there's a lot of different things that Ridgeline does.
We do a lot of stuff, and it's funny you mentioned outdoor lighting, the permanent lighting, because that was one of the things I was going to touch on this morning.
There you go.
It's you just have that like ESPN or whatever it is where you can, you can read my mind. No, so we do, like you said, we do roofing, we do gutters, we do leaf guards on the gutters. So that's the perforated metal that goes over the gutters that keeps the leaves out of the gutters but keeps the water flowing into the gutters, which is what you want.
Yeah.
So then you're not monkeying around on a ladder up there every year trying to unclog your eaves. That's never fun for anybody, even myself. I don't I don't
it's-
enjoy it.
Yeah, it's not a fun job. It really
No.
isn't.
So if you invest in some leaf guards to go over top of those gutters, you don't have that problem, which is, that's nice. It's a peace of mind that your eaves aren't going to be clogged up with debris when we get a 4-inch rain overnight and it's flowing over instead of into. But so we do that stuff. We do the roofing, we do the shingles, we do soffit repair. So the space between your foundation essentially, or the wall of your house to where your roof line goes. We do that. We install those, we repair them, that type of stuff. The lighting, the permanent lighting is really starting to catch on, and it is really cool. So do you guys like putting up Christmas lights?
I don't.
I don't,
Because,
because evidently we don't like it.
yeah, right on. Now, my wife has been known to put out some lights sometimes, but I don't.
So, question,
Okay.
would you rather climb up on a ladder every single season, sometime in that October, right after Halloween, but before Thanksgiving usually, when it's getting to be kind of cold, you haven't had your lights out since the previous year, you're monkeying around with them, you're pulling the Clark Griswold, falling off the ladder, or would you rather flip a switch, look at an app on your phone, set it up, and boom, your lights are on?
Well, I would rather go with option 2, personally.
Same
So,
here.
yeah. And you can make it happen,
we
right?
we can make that happen, and it's really, really cool, the different not patterns, but the different light array you can have, and you can control it all on your phone, which is awesome.
Well, I have seen some places that have some houses that have the permanent lighting, and it's really nice. I mean, it really catches your eye, and it's pretty neat.
It is, and it's one of those things. It's an investment, just like anything else for your house. However, if you might be looking at selling that home in the future, your curb appeal just went up tenfold by having permanent lighting installed. And you can have different colors. You can have the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
What better way to celebrate a Husker victory? Red lights all the way around the house.
I love that.
A Husker loss, no lights all the way around the house.
I was going to say, and if it's a night game and you got your lights on because you're pumped about the game, and then at halftime it doesn't look very good, you can shut them off.
Or just change to the opposing team's colors.
Yeah, there you go. Then if the game gets better, then you can turn them back on again.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Can you just then just go to a straight white?
Yeah.
So if you just want to use the colors during holidays or for like ball games, you can just have the convenience in having a well-lit area.
The possibilities are endless. There's so much you can do with them. And the best part is we install them. You don't have to.
Yeah. Are they LED types?
They are.
So they don't use much.
No, they don't use a whole lot as far as power consumption goes. And the longevity of them, they're going to outlive everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you.
So,
Figured they would.
And if you do have one light go out, I believe you can just pop that bulb or that strand out and replace it. So they're really cool. I'll have to bring a display in next time.
Yeah.
Something you can really see on the radio.
Yeah.
We'll give it a whirl.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. How do they get a hold of you?
You can call my cell phone direct, which is 308-870-4121. You can go to ridgelineexteriorsllc.com, or you can call our office, and you can find that phone number on the website, or you can hit us up on social media as well.
All right.
So,
Good.
Thanks, Logan.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming in. I thought we'd play this Chris Christopherson song for the folks out there at the fairgrounds this morning.
Okay.
It's called Why Me, Lord.
The drive-thru and the Sunday buffet. At 5 p.m., Cracker Jacks is open on the west end of the Tumbleweed building for delicious food and cold drinks, including cheese cigars, wings, flatbreads, burgers, and more. Open until 10, but the grill is on until Carmen walks out the door. Go visit Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jacks in Broken Bow soon.
We have Jerry on the line. Good morning, Jerry.
Hello.
How's things out your way?
Oh, it's doing good. We could have had more rain.
You didn't get a lot, huh?
No.
Oh, darn it. Well, we got a little too much here. So
Yeah, I wish we could have shared some of ours with yours. Yeah.
It would have worked.
it would have worked. All right, here's Brent with your question.
All right, which U.S. state is the sunflower state? Is it Oklahoma, Iowa, Kansas, or Indiana?
Kansas.
Of course it's Kansas. You got it. And wow, we got a nice little prize for you today, my friend. A couple of passes for you to the bullfighting. I believe this is will call.
Yes.
So we'll get your full name here, and then you can redeem them at the bullfighting event tomorrow night at the fairgrounds. And we're also going to put your name here on a certificate that'll get you a free tumbleweed meal at the Tumbleweed.
Sounds good.
All right, Jerry, if you can hold on, Brent will get we'll
Yep.
get some more information from you, or I will, while we listen to these words.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Injuries happen. Staying injured doesn't have to. At Rise Rehab and Performance, the focus is on recovery, performance, and keeping you moving. With one-on-one care, customized PT plans, and performance-based programming, they help people of all activity levels come back stronger and move with confidence. From rehab to long-term performance and injury prevention, they help you rise above the pain and get back to what you love. Rise Rehab and Performance. Call 872-5800 to set up your appointment today.
Photo kiosks are back at Varney Pharmacy. That's right, no more messing with at-home printing struggles. These kiosks can do regular 4x6s along with enlargements. The best part? They are user-friendly and Wi-Fi capable. Get those memories off your phone and in a place everyone can see them. Come in and see what develops. Your friends at Varney Pharmacy are so excited to have this service back and available for the community. Photo kiosks are back at Varney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
7:58. We have guests this show coming in the 8 o'clock hour, and we'll also be hearing from Mark Stock, Big Iron. And I also have an interview that planned to play this morning. We're going to go ahead and play it with Caleb Tenbensel, who is the instructor at the Broken Bow Schools for FFA and Industrial Arts and so forth. Had a nice conversation with Caleb yesterday, kind of talking about their program there. They've been very successful, lots of different ways, and they had some sheep being judged there yesterday. So we're going to get that in the 8 o'clock hour as well. So stick around. It's all coming your way. We'll take a quick break. Back with the news.
County fair season is here, and all of us at Custer Federal State Bank want to wish every 4-H member the very best of luck. Whether you're showing livestock, exhibiting projects, competing in contests, or sharing the results of months of hard work, dedication, and learning, you've already made your community proud. Good luck to all our local 4-H'ers at this year's county fair. We're cheering you on every step of the way. From your friends at Custer Federal State Bank, we're proudly supporting the next generation of leaders. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Find the award-winning service you need with Brent Custer in Broken Bow.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. President Trump again called for an interest rate cut.
We should have the lowest interest rate in the world.
Speaking aboard Air Force One Monday, Trump told reporters the new head of the Federal Reserve, Kevin Warsh, is doing a fantastic job, but the Reserve Board is very political. President Trump renewed his push to bolster the American auto industry in the Detroit area Monday. The Department of Justice turned to the Supreme Court to restore President Trump's executive order seeking to restrict mail-in voting. New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani says he'll be at the annual 9/11 Remembrance Ceremony in September, despite some victims' families not wanting him there. Kentucky Republican Senator Mitch McConnell remains in rehab and is not yet cleared to return to the office. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
In Nebraska news, William Forbes, who lost Nebraska's Democratic U.S. Senate primary to Cindy Burbank, is suing the state Democratic Party after Burbank withdrew from the race. He argues state law requires the party to name a replacement candidate before the September 1st deadline. Burbank won the primary with nearly 90% of the vote and dropped out after independent candidate Dan Osborne qualified for the general election ballot. Her candidacy drew scrutiny over claims she was helping Osborne, allegations she denied. A hearing on Forbes' lawsuit is scheduled for July 29th, and the general election is November 3rd. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Tampa Bay Bucks defensive tackle Vita Vea has requested a trade. Colts quarterback Daniel Jones says he'll practice fully this Wednesday after last year's torn Achilles, but the Packers placed tight end Tucker Kraft on the PUP list, and defensive lineman at Green Bay Micah Parsons is expected to go on the physically unable to perform list after last year's torn ACL. Veteran linebacker and safety Jamal Adams signed with Minnesota. North Carolina football GM Michael Lombardi was placed on paid leave after a human resources complaint. To Major League Baseball, Miami ended a 12-game losing streak, coming back against Philadelphia 8-7 with 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth. The loss to closer Joan Duran. Houston with 4 runs top of the ninth won at the Angels 6-4. Victories for Boston and San Francisco. The Yankees beat the White Sox 9-5. Yanks outfielder Cody Bellinger is out 4 to 6 weeks with a strained hamstring.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Slight chance of rain showers. Today, otherwise a blend of clouds and sun. Highs level off around 90. Northeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies. Tonight, slight chance of thunderstorms. Lows dip down to about 67. Highs around 89. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Power Solutions of Broken Bow is proud to be your local Vermeer dealer, offering the strongest equipment and parts out there. They are also your one-stop diesel shop, fixing major breakdowns to simple repairs. 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, Power Solutions, your local Vermeer dealer.
8:03. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, I gotta say, it feels absolutely amazing than these last few days that we've had. It's 69 under a partly sunny sky with nice and calm winds. Barometric pressure at 30.00, humidity 96%. We were only a few drops off from 4 inches last night, although the last 24 hours, 3 inches and 99 hundredths of precipitation. The precip for this month now up to 6 inches and 98 hundredths. A high yesterday of 94 and an overnight low of 65.
All right, Jack, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. I wish we could have spread that 6 inches out just a little bit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But there was some benefit to it, I imagine. And not everybody got as much as we did right here in this particular point.
Right.
A couple inches here and there. Maybe did some real good out there. We sure hope you got some good rain out there.
Yes.
And making things grow here in the second half of summer. We'll be right back with more of The Breakfast Show.
At BD, they're all about advancing the world of health. You may not see their name every day, but chances are their medical technology is helping patients and healthcare workers all around you. From safer devices to smarter solutions, they are committed to making healthcare better, safer, and easier. Because at BD, it's not just about technology, it's about people and helping everyone live healthier lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
Don't let falling behind on your spraying affect your yield. Now is the time to book fungicide and insecticide applications on corn and soybeans with Aero Aviation. Not only can you fight disease, but you can improve plant health at the same time, increasing yields. Easily control insects like grasshoppers, rootworms, beetles, and western bean cutworms with the help of Aero Aviation. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim with Aero Aviation at 872-5113 to talk about your options.
At RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow, it's about more than nuts, bolts, and tools. It's about neighbors helping neighbors. Every month when you round up your purchase to the nearest dollar, those extra cents go right back into our community, supporting local organizations, projects, and families who make Broken Bow such a special place to call home. Every penny makes a difference. When you shop local, instead of clicking buy online, you're investing in hometown businesses, local jobs, and a stronger community. Neighbors helping neighbors. That's the Ace way. Shop RTA's Hardware, where your dollars stay close to home.
6 past the hour of 8 o'clock. Well, the prediction has come true from the last time that Team Physical Therapy was here. The prediction was that our young lady, our guest, would be back probably consecutively due to the fact she does such a great job.
She does.
And let's continue.
Yes. Hi, Lindsay McMean. How are you?
Hello, I'm back.
Yes, you are back, and it's good to have you back.
Well, thanks for having me.
Okay, so I was out at the fair yesterday, and I was watching the sheep show and everything, and I'm watching these youngsters. First off, incredibly hot yesterday, and let's face it, the animals aren't always as cooperative as you would like them to be.
Not all the time.
And I'm like, man, there's a lot of physicality to this, it seems to me like sometimes. So do you visit? Well, I'm guessing you probably visit with some folks who are working out at the fair, and when it's done or even when it's occurring, they're like, man, I might need to go visit Team Physical Therapy.
Oh, yeah. These farm kids are very tough, and all the athletes competing in rodeos around, they're very, very tough. But, you know, there's just some aches and creaks and injuries that occur with these types of physical things that people do in physical hobbies. So it's just amazing how physical therapy, obviously we have our clinic, we have our good setup with the tables, but you know, we can just see somebody right on a dirt floor or a picnic table and do some tests, see what we can figure out. So it's just amazing how that can happen even outside in 100-degree weather.
Yeah. Well, obviously calling a lot of ball games like I've done over the years, I've seen many representatives from Team Physical Therapy on the sideline for our athletes to attend to whatever might occur during the game. And so, yeah, being able to go out to where the people are, that's a great service that I know Team Physical Therapy takes kind of seriously.
Yep. It's really important, like you were talking about those sideline injuries, just being able to be there right away when that injury occurs, especially, you know, I know we've talked about concussions in the past, and that's just really important to get that first look, make sure everything's okay, and just be there when the injury happens and get some hands on the athletes and help them out.
Yeah. You're still kind of new in the field, coming out of school and now a big part of the Team Physical Therapy team. But can you just talk a little bit about growing in diagnosing the situation? Because I'm guessing that I mean, obviously that's a big part of your job, is being able to just look at the situation and being able to diagnose it correctly. Can you just talk a little bit about that and how you've kind of maybe grown in that area?
Yeah, I think that's probably the most challenging part, just going from learning in school and in the books versus out in the clinic, just because when we do the tests, you know how to do them, you know what they're looking for. But when we have a class of 16 relatively healthy individuals, we get really excited when somebody does have an injury, which probably isn't good, but then we can all see what that feels like. So it was funny during labs trying to figure out, okay, so this would feel like XYZ. So then it is a lot different when you have a patient and, you know, you don't want to get excited when you see something, because obviously it's not exciting, but there's just that little part that's, ooh, this is my first whatever injury. And so then I have the knowledge and the background to be able to go through next steps. But it is just very different than what we do in the lab in school. So
yeah. I always pull this question out for physical therapists, and I've asked Nathan this and Denson and all kinds of people that work at Team. So I'm going to ask you.
Oh boy.
I'm sure you watch sports on television.
Yes.
When somebody gets injured in a game, okay, and you're watching the game on TV, are you trying to diagnose?
I just don't think
happened?
I can shut that part of my brain off.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, it is funny, and then when you're watching with friends and family, I think they know me well, and so they're always like, "What are you thinking? What are you seeing?"
Yes. Yeah. Will he be back? What do you think, Lindsay?
Yes.
Will he be
Give
back
me
in
the
the
prognosis.
second half? That's great.
Yep.
Well, a lot of things going on. Talk a little bit about, and I know we've talked about this topic in the past, but obviously we've had some very hot days. Maybe a little bit of a break in the heat here through the remainder of the week. But man, the weekend was just brutal with heat. And I know it's very important to stay hydrated. We talk about it all the time. But no matter what the temperature is, it's important to stay hydrated, right?
It is. I feel like I'm always harping on my patients, and they probably get so tired of it, but it really can help so much, just aid in that recovery, speed up that process, and not only on that side, but even just that preventative side too.
I can't believe this, but I'm looking at the calendar and I'm starting to panic because I'm like, in like a few weeks, we're going to be calling games again.
It's crazy
for high school sports. We've talked about the concussion. I know Team Physical Therapy works with schools, kind of setting that protocol and that baseline for concussion testing. I assume that's been going on.
Yep, just trying to get all the baselines right now, knowing where all the kids are at, and then it really helps for if and unfortunately when concussion does happen, then we at least have that baseline to fall back on, which really helps.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know what your plan. Will you kind of be in the rotation maybe just a little bit when it comes to going to different sporting events?
Oh yeah, you'll see me there.
Yeah, something. Your answer there kind of tells me you might be excited about that a little bit.
You know, I feel like it's been a while since I've been at the Broken Bow event, so it'll be fun just watching all those athletes compete, and their new facility, the new gym, it looks pretty nice. So
yes, it is very nice. Yeah. So we'll look forward to seeing you at some games.
That sounds like a plan.
Year. All right. Anything else you wanted to mention? Of course, I know that you guys are staffed in such a way that you can take walk-ins if that is needed. Okay, let me see if I pass the test on locations. Broken Bow.
Yes.
Callaway.
Yep.
Burwell.
Yes.
Gothenburg.
Yes. Way to go.
Thanks. Anything else you wanted to mention? How's the best way for people to get a hold of Team? Just call the office or?
Yep. Like you said, we take walk-ins, so I mean, you can just come strutting in and talk to our receptionist. We'll try and get you in as soon as we can. Otherwise, you can call us at 872-5111.
Good job, Lindsay. All right.
All right. Thanks, Lindsay, for
Thank
coming
you.
in. Appreciate it. We'll take a time out, and at the end of this break, we'll have Mark Stock for you. Stay tuned.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
It's summer in Nebraska, and that means Agland ATV's customers are eager to get outside, chase new adventures, and make the most of longer days, making it the perfect time to fuel excitement with the new off-road vehicle. Agland ATV has the Polaris machines that are built to power through dusty trails, tackle summer tasks, and take you on those spontaneous weekend escapes. So get out now to enjoy every moment of the season, off-road, with Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, based in Broken Bow, provides professional heating and cooling services for both homes and businesses. Their team handles repairs, installations, annual maintenance, new construction, ductwork remodels, and exhaust ventilation with reliability and expertise. Call 308-872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com and schedule an appointment today.
East Highway 2 in Broken Bow is where deals are waiting at the Grocery Cart. Grocery Cart's own homemade pork cutlets are $2.68 a pound, and get Smithfield's smoked sliced bacon packages 2 for $9. Totino's pizza rolls are great to have on hand, $3.98. Azteca taco salad bowls, 4-count, are $2.40. In produce, sweet red or black plums are $1.98 a pound. Betty Crocker snacks like fruit snacks, gushers, and fruit by the foot are just $2.48. Online at gkbrokenbow.com, the grocery cart Broken Bow.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everybody. Mark Stock here with Big Iron Auction Company, and tomorrow, our Wednesday, July 29th online auction features 1,080 items, and we've got sellers all across the Midwest. One of the headliner sellers is the Rod Roney Farms, LLC, and they are by Emerson, Nebraska. They're selling two 2022 year model John Deere X9 1000 four-wheel drive series combines. They have two 2022 year model John Deere 12-row 30 folding corn heads. They also have two Meyer live bottom forage trailers that will be sold. The Orville Ramsey Estate sales in Hannaford, North Dakota, they have 110 items on the sale, including a 2015 Case IH 500T 40-foot precision disc air seeder, a Case IH 9370 four-wheel drive tractor, Ford 276 bi-directional four-wheel drive tractor with a loader, International 5288, Case IH 2588 combine. It's a full line of farm machinery and shop equipment. James Goebbels is by Randolph, Nebraska. They have 168 items selling on their sale. Matt Smith is by Fort Calhoun, Nebraska. They're selling a John Deere 1600 series riding lawnmower, a finish line 32-foot gooseneck flatbed dually trailer with a hydraulic dovetail. Pepper Farms by Lennox, South Dakota. They'll sell a Merritt tandem axle fertilizer tender trailer, Kubota L2900 compact utility tractor with a loader and a backhoe, a Massey Ferguson 8680 mechanical front tractor, plus some Kuhn 3-point rotary mowers and a Massey Ferguson 30-foot triple mower. Prairie Land Partners LLC from McPherson, Kansas will sell a 2022 year model John Deere 9800i four-wheel drive self-propelled forage harvester and two John Deere 772 12-row orbital forage headers. Verba Construction Inc. from Schuyler, Nebraska will sell a 1998 Caterpillar D8R dozer, a Case CX470C excavator, a Globe tri-axle detachable lowboy trailer. It's a 2022 year model. Plus they have some trench boxes and trench wall stabilizers and a 2008 Peterbilt 367 semi-truck tractor. Mark Lamb is from Lamont, Oklahoma. They'll sell a New Holland T9 390 four-wheel drive tractor. Altogether, 114 different sellers will utilize Big Iron here on our Wednesday sale, and the first items start to close tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then on Thursday this week, we have more auctions. A special sale in Colorado for the Colorado County Fairs auction featuring farm equipment, construction equipment, semi-trucks, and trailers. Boy, do they have some nice dump trucks. They have a 2021 Kubota MX 5400 mechanical front compact utility tractor with a loader. They have UTVs and ATVs. A 2023 Merritt Cattle Baron tri-axle 32-foot all-aluminum livestock trailer in excellent condition. A 2018 Ram 3500 heavy-duty 4x4 crew cab pickup. Two unused 2025 X-Star 990-gallon fuel trailers. A 2023 Cardinal portable livestock scale. A great lineup of equipment, all items located in Colorado. Then also on Thursday, July the 30th, we have semi-trucks and trailers selling on a special sale. Late model Kenworth and Peterbilt, Freightliner, Volvo, semi-truck tractors, and specialized grain trailers, flatbed trailers, detached trailers, all selling to the highest bidder. And also on Thursday of this week, the Jerry Evans retirement sale by Canton, Oklahoma will take place. Check this out. There's a 2024 John Deere 412R sprayer with only 208 hours. A 2023 John Deere 9RX 640 quad track tractor. It has 255 hours. A 2024 Caterpillar 320 excavator, 70 hours on this machine. There's a low acre 2023 year model John Deere N560 air seeder. It's a 60-footer and it's got the 1910 air cart. There's a 2022 year model John Deere 560M round baler with 2,114 bales on the meter. And a truck that everybody is calling about, a 2015 Peterbilt 388 semi-truck tractor. This machine has the Cummins ISX-15 turbo diesel motor. It only has 31,697 miles. It's a 550 horsepower truck, 18-speed transmission. This is something special. And we're not done yet. There's a 2019 Caterpillar D6N dozer with a ripper. This machine only has 212 hours. A 2020 John Deere W235 windrower, 266 hours. This is all low time, well cared for equipment. There's a 51-foot detached lowboy trailer, a MacDon 35-foot flex draper. They have a Manic belly dump trailer, a Wilson pace setter, tandem axle grain trailer, a Wilson 53-foot spread axle livestock trailer. All of this equipment has been used very, very little, and it's all selling to the highest bidder here on Thursday, July the 30th. Please contact the owner and the Big Iron rep for this outstanding late model, low-hour equipment auction taking place this week. Now, if you've got equipment you would like to sell in an upcoming Big Iron auction, please give us a call and check the livestock that's selling next Tuesday. Thank you very much for your business.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mark, for your business and for being on the breakfast show with all those great listings. We appreciate having you on the air now for many years here on the Get Up and Go breakfast show. We'll be right back.
The Garden Center in Broken Bow still has a great selection of trees ready for your yard and landscape. If you've been thinking about adding shade, beauty, or privacy to your property, now is the time to plant. You'll also find remaining flowers, unique yard art, decorative pottery, and patio sets built to handle Nebraska weather for years to come. Visit the Garden Center at 500 Thelma Street in Broken Bow, just 1 block south of Highway 2. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5:30 and Saturday 10 to 2. The Garden Center, helping you make the most of your outdoor living space.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Get ready for fall at Geared for Sports on the west side of the square in Broken Bow. Whether you're gearing up for football, volleyball, cross country, or Husker game days, new apparel and sports equipment is arriving daily. Shop local and support a hometown business that supports the community. Don't see exactly what you're looking for? Just ask. The team at Geared for Sports will do their best to get it for you. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4, and Sunday noon to 4. Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
Dave Burney reporting from the Custer County Fair 2026. This report brought to you by Custer County Feeders and 450 Ag. And I have Caleb Tenbensel with me. Caleb, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Of course, you're our instructor up at the Broken Bow Schools for Industrial Arts and FFA.
Yeah, I'm going to be going into my 6th year here at Broken Bow, serving as the Ag Ed instructor and FFA advisor, and it's been a pretty awesome journey so far.
Well, I was going to embarrass you a little bit because I've been kind of watching what's going on. You've had some real successes with the kids. I know you have good kids, but your leadership doesn't go unnoticed.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. I think it's pretty amazing, the kids that we have in this community. They're hard workers. They're wanting to be involved, wanting to push themselves out of their comfort zone, and we've got a community behind us that wants to see them succeed. So it's been really, really great.
And I don't remember where you grew up, but I kind of wonder about your ag background there. Did you do fairs when you were a kid?
Yeah, I grew up in Cambridge, Nebraska, so I was shown at the Furnace County Fair from the age of 8 all the way until I aged out, and State Fair 2010 till I aged out, and now I'm helping out here at the County Fair for Custer, and I will be helping out at the State Fair for the FFA Goat Show division. So it's always kind of been a part of my lifestyle, I guess.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Also want to ask you about the new facilities at the school, how much that's improved for you.
Yeah, it's a world of difference. stepping into the facilities when I first got here, it was time for an upgrade. I think that most people could agree that we just didn't have quite the opportunities that we do for the kids today. I think of the welding lab, the ventilation systems were outdated. You couldn't really see all that well, the lighting. And just today, the modernized facility, we can see, we can weld without the fear of getting toxic fumes. We've got a brand new kitchen, automotive lab, wood shop. It's just an amazing investment into those kids and the future of this county, honestly.
It really is, Caleb, and we're glad that you have those tools to work with, but it really does come down to the kids and you. Bricks and mortar and facilities are very, very important, but having a teacher that's a leader and having kids that are willing to learn and follow, we've really had some successes.
Yeah, FFA, that's a big part of what we do. We've got kids at the county fair this year, shown in almost every division, but we've had some success in state competitions for FFA. A couple years ago, we had a state champion biotechnology team, some top performances in some of our speaking events, and really exciting, we have a state officer this year, Logan Bell. So he's been facilitating leadership workshops for other FFA students. He just got back from, they call it Summit, which is a meeting of state officers in Washington, D.C. And it's just really amazing seeing all these kids come into their own and finding their own successes through what we're doing.
Oh, thanks, Caleb. Thanks for taking time to talk to us today. Stay cool.
You too. Thank you.
That might be a trick, but we'll get by. Caleb Tinbensel, our instructor up at the Broken Bow High School. This report brought to you by Custer County Feeders and 450 Ag. All right, that was from yesterday. Thank you, Caleb, and thank you, sponsors. It's 8:27 as we continue with the breakfast show here on this Tuesday. And we've been telling you we have more guests coming in, and we do. Jenny M. Melham Hospital and Clinic, represented by the leader of the pack. How you doing, Kyle?
Good morning.
Kyle
Excellent.
Kellum. Good to have
see
you in.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, what do we want to talk about today? I'd like to talk about the possibility of more patients in your hospital. We were just talking with Lindsay from the team.
Team PT?
Yeah. And Brent asked a question about injuries out at the fair. And I think for business, it's just an idea. I'm just going to throw an idea at you, Kyle. It's an idea room here. But what they need to have is sheep showing for adults.
Oh.
Because I don't know how those kids can bend over and walk around the ring holding the sheep's neck and keep the sheep in control, and they're bent at about, an angle that just would kill most of us back. So if you can get adult sheep showing going at the fair, I think business will be up.
Well, and that's a really good point, and I love the think tank that we have here. This is fantastic. We, if that were to be a go, of course we have radiology on site.
Right.
We have pain management specialists. So, yeah, we have the
you
full
have a
gamut.
hot tub too, don't you?
We do have
or a whirlpool.
A whirlpool, yeah.
That would be so good. Come in and say, man, that last sheep just about killed me. Where's the hot tub?
Yeah, I'm sure that we can figure that out. We probably just need to run that maybe by the fair board or something.
Or not.
Yeah. We just do it. Yes.
Yeah, we might have to do that, though, to get it on the schedule. Or it could be an outside thing. You just did it separately on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you just pull in behind the arena and everybody does it there. And it's its own little activity.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Well, we're fortunate to have the clinic and the hospital running as it has for us for so many years and really well now. I know you've made some changes along the way that I'm sure you're still massaging, but people are responding to.
Yeah, it's going very well. We continue to build the access, and here shortly, this next month, we'll be going live with that Teams piece that I mentioned, I think maybe last month, where we'll have the clinic will be separated into teams, so regardless of if your provider's gone or not, you will be able to be taken care of by the same folks, and everybody will have a hand in your care. So that'll be really, really productive and excellent patient care and make everybody more efficient as well. So we're excited about that. And there's a lot of other things just kind of going on as well. And so it's a busy time. Al, also, I think it was last month we talked about the phones. Was it last month?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right, we did.
So interestingly enough, we had a hard drive go down yesterday. So the phones, and immediately I thought, oh no, our conversation about the phones. So anyway, it's resolved and things are working just fine. But hopefully folks are having a good experience when you're calling into the clinic. If not, please let us know. We're always looking to try to improve that, but we definitely want to make sure that things are running smoothly, and I believe that they're going much, much better. So that's a great thing moving forward.
Describe that again, if you would. We're not going to be getting. I think you get an automated answer to start with, but you're going to be talking to a person. Is that correct?
Yeah. You'll get to a person, and if that person's available right away, you'll just get right in. So that's a big win, and the reason why that is the case now is because we've separated the phones away from the registration. So we have a group of folks that's their job is to do the scheduling and answering the phones. So we have a separate designated call center. So that's a big step forward for us. And the folks that are checking patients in or even scheduling patients on their way out, they can be dedicated to taking care of those patients that are right in front of them.
That's such good news.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
yeah.
So we'll continue to make changes. And again, I just would throw it out there. If anybody has anything, please just let us know. And if we can make something to make it better, we certainly will.
Excuse me. And of course, you've changed things in the ER. You've got a specified crew in there, allowing your other physicians to do other things, right?
Yeah. So we've separated that medical model, and so we have ER providers just purely working the ER, and then we have our clinic providers purely taking care of the patients in the clinic. And we have Dr. Denna, he's our ER physician. Of course, we have our physicians, Dr. Lindstrom, Dr. Kank, and Dr. Lindau still provides backup for us as well. So they're providing the backup coverage, but Dr. Denna is our ER and trauma medical director, a very, very experienced ER physician. That's doing some really good things. So he's with us, and then we have our APPs that are with us as well. Yeah.
Specialty clinic, huge. I mean, that's just a wonderful service that continues to grow and go. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. And we actually just had this conversation. I spoke with a patient yesterday that had a knee surgery at the hospital, knee replacement, and so really spoke highly about their care. So we're very, very thankful that they had a great experience. But we have a lot of different specialists rotating through.
Yeah.
And Dr. Davis, she's a vascular surgeon that she doesn't do the surgery here, but she's from Bryan, and so we're working to try to get her to do everything that she can here. But that's been very, very well received by the community. She's getting very, very busy. So whether it's pain management from showing sheep, or vascular care to orthopedics and podiatry, and the list goes on.
You know, Kyle, when you get at this point in life that I am, you always end up talking with somebody else about your age, about what doctors you've seen lately, what's your latest ailment, when's the last test you had, and that sort of thing. And I was at the fairgrounds yesterday, and an old friend come up, and we started talking. Good to see you. And then we started down that alley, that roadway, and he told me he just had his second knee replacement. The first one that he had years and years ago wore out, so he said he really got along great.
Yeah.
And it really went well.
Good.
And I guess I never thought about the actual older knee replacements wearing out, but they do.
Yeah, they certainly can. It probably depends on how active you are on that knee. And, I'm certainly not an orthopedic surgeon, but they can, there can be, as time goes on, there can be those things that occur. Yeah, certainly.
He pointed out to me that they probably don't have to do as much sawing the second time and just put in a replacement. So these conversations go on, and a lot of them center around specialty clinics.
Well, as part of I love my job, of course, and as part of my job and what I've done is, I've went in and I've not necessarily here yet, but I've watched orthopedic surgery. My background is radiology, so I was involved in orthopedic surgeries. And you want to talk about whether it's orthopedics or anything, these folks are extremely talented. Very, very efficient, very talented. And so to watch a knee replacement it's pretty incredible.
Yeah,
it really is. Yeah, there's a lot of skill that goes into that, and if you ever get the opportunity, I don't know, maybe there's something on YouTube,
Well, I'm sure that you could watch one.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Well, that was a question too. If you're going to have knee surgery, do you want to watch that just before you have the surgery? Would you rather wait? Or,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, good
or
point.
if you're not going to have one, it's probably easier to watch. Because I mean, it's pretty amazing what they do, right?
It
and
is.
The people around those great surgeons too. Your surgical staff and nurses and the prep people. There's a lot that goes into that when they do a knee surgery here at the hospital.
There is. There's a whole lot. Everything from sterilizing the instruments to handing the surgeon the right instruments, and the list goes on. To be in that OR when one of those surgeries are happening, just the awareness of the sterile field, and you watch those surgery techs. We have fantastic techs at the hospital in handing instruments. It's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Do they have to take an oath of some kind? This may be an odd question. I know that there's a lot of doctors probably have taken an oath of some kind, but the help there, do they have to take some sort of oath to not repeat what some people say when they're going in and out of
with the sedation?
Yeah.
No, they it's kind of like the Men in Black thing, where you just look and they just never remember, right? So we whatever you say, Dave, we're not going to share it. I promise you.
It's a good thing.
If Dave ever has to have a knee replacement surgery, what do you think about doing that live on the Breakfast Show?
Oh, God. You shouldn't go there, because my wife Joan has told me, Dave, it wouldn't surprise me that if you could, you would have your funeral broadcast.
Sponsored, of course. Yes.
Sponsored by Gobier Brothers Mortuary. Yeah.
I'll talk to Dr. Sextro, see if we can't figure that out.
Having met him, I'm going to guess maybe he wouldn't be in favor of that.
Yeah.
Because he's a very, very serious surgeon. I mean, he's all about quality.
He's very much about quality.
Yeah.
He does a fantastic knee surgery, but he's very meticulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great part of the hospital, but only part of what goes on up there.
Absolutely.
Great food, by the way. I've thought about just going up there and eating over the noon hour sometimes, and maybe hit the hot tub on the way in.
I'll let you know when we run that special.
Okay.
You'll number 4 in a hot tub.
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing walking through the hospital, and there's the door to the whirlpool, and it says reserved for Dave, 2 to 4.
Watch out for floating fries. Okay, I'm going to get out of this conversation and let you talk about golf tournament, I think.
Yeah, so something really, really important that we have. So this is the second annual golf tournament, Foundation Golf Tournament. Last year, of course, being the first, and one of the pieces of our strategic plan is our foundation, our philanthropy, and so this is a piece of that, and it's a major piece of that. Strong foundation, I always say, is leads to a really strong organization. And the reason for that is because there are things that expenses, equipment, those kinds of things that if we can raise money to purchase, it really helps the hospital financially and long-term stability. So we're working hard to continue to make our foundation one of a very philanthropic nature. And so the Foundation Golf Tournament is right around the corner. So it's August 29th.
Wow, okay.
We have room for teams. So I don't know if you're planning to golf. I thought I heard that you hit a hole-in-one the other day. So that was the rumor, at least at the Free Pit Barbecue last night.
Oh, that's social media.
4-person teams, right?
4-person teams,
Yeah.
yep, 18-hole scramble. We're doing it a little bit different this year in terms of how it's being organized and signed up. So we have a software system that we're utilizing that's kind of handling all of that, which is really, really slick. So you can get on, if you have the flyer, you can scan that QR code. You can register there, or if you would like to donate, please get a hold of Rebecca Anderson at the hospital. She is our
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you have somebody on your team that's good.
yeah. Dave and I like to find people who are super good, and then we just kind of ride their coattails. Maybe we can make a putt, help out somewhere, but
luck out on a chip or something like that.
Yeah.
It's so low pressure then, right?
It is.
Exactly.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
And so then when you do get to use your shot, it's like, well, hey, I contributed for this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This round.
That's not bad for 18 holes, contributing one shot.
Not for Dave and me. Hey, I was looking at your flyer. Looks like there's some great prizes and opportunity to win some stuff, too, because do you have, like, something special if someone were to get a hole-in-one, I think?
Yes. Oh, boy.
Sorry, I
yeah,
put you
so
on, I
the
put you on the
Dorming
spot.
Network. Nope, that's good. So the Dorming Network, it's the stay and play package. and $10,000. So definitely, make sure that, the old par threes, and some people maybe the par fours. There's your opportunity. But there is one hole that's designated. I don't remember off the top of my head which hole that is, but it'll be designated for a hole-in-one competition.
Nice.
One of the par threes.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a few out here over the years.
There have been.
It's possible.
Come to think of that, maybe we ought to switch that to the old par fives. And it's a fundraising event, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you might have made a mistake there. But.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that's why he's the CEO, man.
That's right.
Sharp cookie.
Kyle, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate
cover
it.
everything you want to talk about?
I think so. I think, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I just want to also say, just real quick, thank you for the coverage of the baseball season. You guys did a great job.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, we love doing it, and great season. I know that. I mean, it's always tough when it comes to an end. I know that,
right.
But kids had some great moments. So thank you for the enjoyable moments that we got to enjoy with you,
and the hours that you and your coaching staff put in. I don't think anybody realizes how many practices you guys have. And batting practice.
And how many
practice.
games you guys play now?
Yeah, we play a lot.
20. No, it was over 30.
We're well
right?
over 30.
Yeah, over 30 you played this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, thanks.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate you both.
We'll take time out with these words.
If you have a need for elderly care that includes memory support, Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow is the solution. They believe that an active life is a nurturing experience. Visit QualitySeniorVillages.com to learn more or to contact them about available rooms.
When the weather is right for baling, they know you can't lose a day in the field. That's why Power Solutions LLC is stocked with Vermeer hay and forage parts you need. You can rely on them for timely repairs when it matters most. Don't wait for downtime. Reach out to them now so you are ready to cut, dry, and bale your hay like a pro. Stop out and see them 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, or give them a call at 308-872-5522.
Looking for insurance with local people you know and trust? The team at Farm Bureau Financial Services is here for you. Meet your local agents Travis Hansen, Jack Lindstrom, and Lloyd Johnson. They're proud to serve the community to help protect what matters most: your family, your home, your farm, your business, and your future. Together, they work with you to develop a personalized strategy and offer a broad range of coverage options to fit your needs. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's all about you and your community. Stop by 616 South C Street in Broken Bow or call 308-872-6433 today.
Well, had the pleasure of being in Arcadia a week or so ago. Jeremy wanted to stop and cover a story on restoration of their library. That was after we were in Burwell, and just love Arcadia. It's just the nicest little town. And we stopped off at Trotter's on the corner. That's been there for many, many years. Jim started there. And I met up with this young lady. Her name is Sheila Greenland. You know Sheila.
Oh, yes.
And I thought, well, what the heck? Let's play one of her songs that she's recorded in Nashville. This one's called Girl in Boots.
Chiropractic Dr. Riley Thompson provides personalized, evidence-based care right here in Broken Bow. No unnecessary procedures, just real results. They accept most major insurance plans and offer discounts for direct pay. Call 308-293-6340 today or schedule online anytime at thompsonchiropractic.com. Take the first step toward moving better, feeling better, and living better. Thompson Chiropractic, care that puts you first.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's valuable for maximizing revenue, too. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have the decision-making tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like Farm Credit Services of America. Call 800-884-FARM. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Coming up on 9 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. If you haven't heard, because of flooding out at the Custer County Fairgrounds late last night and early morning, everything has been delayed, and they're going to start things up at noon today. They get everything put back together. So if you're wondering about going out and watching some of the events on the covered arena, maybe touring around, wait until noon. They'll get everything ready to go for you. And we'll be out there today doing live reports and recorded reports like we have been. It's just not... I didn't think I'd ever be sitting in the studio this time of day covering the Custer County Fair, but I'm sure a lot of people didn't think they'd be running a shovel, scooping mud and water either. So, hey, this is all something we can handle and get through.
Yeah, and if you're watching us on Facebook, you'll notice that you can see me, but Dave is dark today on Sandhills Express on our Facebook feed because we have our cameras set up out at the Custer County Fairgrounds, and once they get going with activity at the covered arena, you can enjoy that on our live video stream again this year. Jeremy will be getting that set up once they get started later in the day, so make sure you tune in, and you can watch that through Sandhills Express Facebook and YouTube again today.
All right, thank you, Brent. Also want to let you know that we were just talking about Arcadia. There is a blood drive there today from 9 until 3 p.m. at Arcadia. And in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to go through some posters we have and some live reads. We'll take care of all of that before we close the show at 9:30. So kind of enjoying playing a local artist. Sheila Greenland from Arcadia was just featured. Got a couple more.
Oh, good.
That are from here. In fact, we're going to get a little B.J. Jamison going right after these words.
Why drive and spend your hard-earned money on gas when unbeatable low prices are available right here at Lines Appliance? Right now, dishwashers, refrigerators, and freezers are all specially priced and will continue until this inventory is gone. Like a Mana washer dryer pairs, $4.25 each or $8.50 for the set. Talk to Preston or Brent at Lines Appliance and get these quality appliances on the way to your home. Delivery and setup are available. It's never been easier. If service is what you need, they'll fix it up quick and right. Lines Appliance, 720 South C Street, Broken Bow.
Will this be the summer you take that long-awaited road trip? The summer you tackle those big projects? Or maybe the summer you finally upgrade your current vehicle? Then drive into summer at Gateway Motors Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Broken Bow. Right now, during their Drive into Summer event, save up to $12,000 off MSRP on select new Ram 1500s.
Custer County Fairgrounds in Broken Bow on Wednesday, July 29th. Watch some of the best bullfighters in the country put their speed, skill, and courage to the ultimate test as they step in the arena with these powerful fighting bulls. It's a fast-paced, edge-of-your-seat event where every second counts and every move matters. Whether you're a longtime rodeo fan or you've never even seen an ultimate bullfight before, this is a night of action you don't want to miss. Doors open at 6:30 and the action begins at 8. Tickets are available now at the Broken Bow Chamber office or online at ticketsource.com. A special thank you to Broken Bow Livestock Market, Agland ATV, Axeman Heating and Air, and Pleasanton Livestock Service for helping bring ultimate bullfighting to Broken Bow. Mark your calendar for Wednesday, July 29th and experience the excitement of ultimate bullfighting live at the Custer County Fairgrounds.
To Nashville, such as Sheila Greenland, and recorded and made some music. And it's all good. We're going to take a time out. We'll be back with news right after these words.
Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers are proud to offer the Paramount Valley Ranch. This 12,979-acre ranch has good cross fencing and is well watered with over 60 tanks on pipeline. This ranch has over 1,000 acres of wet meadow for winter feed, allowing for large-scale cattle production on a year-round basis. Located just 30 minutes south of Ainsworth, this ranch is in a great location with excellent groundwater and an average of 20 to 24 inches of rain per year. Call me, April Good, and check it out on LashleyLand.com.
Melham Clinic shares information about wellness visits and preventative care. About 1 in 4 U.S. adults did not have a routine checkup in the past year. Regular checkups can help people stay up to date on screenings and tests that may identify concerns early when they may be easier to treat. Wellness visits commonly include a review of health history, medications, preventative screenings, and other factors that may support informed care planning over time. This message is provided by Melham Medical Center. More information is available at www.melham.org.
Join us all at Bruning Bank in supporting the area youth as they showcase their talent and hard work during the Custer County Fair in Broken Bow. Bruning Bank is a proud supporter of our youth and their agricultural endeavors. We wish all exhibitors the best of luck in their events. We look forward to seeing where your future takes you as leaders, innovators, and difference makers. We are here for you every step of the way. Bruning Bank. Build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. Seattle police are still searching for a second suspect after a deadly shooting at Seattle Center Sunday night. Here's reporter Monica Nelson.
Authorities say 2 people exchanged gunfire during a large event, leaving 3 people dead and 4 others injured. One suspect, described as a young person, is in custody, according to city and police officials.
The French software company at the heart of New Jersey's voter registration flap is pushing back. Firefighters in France and Spain are struggling to contain massive wildfires. Recently released diary entries from former Chief White House medical advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci provide new insights into his thoughts during the COVID-19 pandemic. Former FBI Director James Comey seeks to have his case, which accuses him of threatening President Trump's life, dismissed. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Tampa Bay Bucs defensive tackle Vita Vea has requested a trade. Colts quarterback Daniel Jones says he'll practice fully this Wednesday after last year's torn Achilles, but the Packers placed tight end Tucker Kraft on the PUP list, and defensive lineman at Green Bay Micah Parsons is expected to go on the physically unable to perform list after last year's torn ACL. Veteran linebacker and safety Jamal Adams signed with Minnesota. North Carolina football GM Michael Lombardi was placed on paid leave after a human resources complaint. To Major League Baseball, Miami ended a 12-game losing streak, coming back against Philadelphia 8-7 with 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th. The loss to closer Joan Duran. Houston with 4 runs top of the 9th won at the Angels 6-4. Victories for Boston and San Francisco. The Yankees beat the White Sox 9-5. Yanks outfielder Cody Bellinger is out 4 to 6 weeks with a strained hamstring.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A blend of clouds and sun today with daytime highs approaching 90. East winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Slight chance of thunderstorms. Tonight, lows level off around 67, partly cloudy skies. Highs level off around 89. Tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
At Palmer Monument, they work with dedication to honor your loved ones with care and craftsmanship that lasts. They work with you to design meaningful, lasting memorials for your loved ones. Palmer Monument of Broken Bow, designed with pride, sold with integrity.
Ground has been broken on the new Moline Seed and Fence Broken Bow location, and the building is going up. But until we can welcome you to the new store, we would like to offer our Broken Bow area customers free delivery for the month of July. With trucks hitting the road on a daily basis, we can deliver all your fencing and ranch supplies straight to your operation. Moline Seed and Fence has one of the largest on-hand inventory of creosote, hedge, fiberglass, and pipe posts, alongside a large selection of barbed wire from Red Brand, Oklahoma, Stay Tough, and H&W. It's never too early to start thinking about those fall corral projects, and Moline Seed and Fence can help you from the planning and design stage to the installation process. We have a great selection of continuous fence, pipe, guardrail, and gates for your next corral project. Quality is a staple in our business. Contact us at 308-529-0781 or visit us at MolineSeedandFence.com. Locations in Gothenburg and Thetford, with Broken Bow coming soon.
Currently 75. We'll call it partly sunny. Winds are light and variable so far. Barometric pressure pretty steady the last couple hours at 30.00. Humidity at 82%. High yesterday was 94. The heat indexes were up well over 100. An overnight low of 65. And then somewhere around 10:30, the rain started. And somewhere around midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it really came down here in Broken Bow out at the Custer County Fairgrounds. And we ended up with 3 inches and 99 hundredths in the rain gauge here. I don't think the airport reported that much, but we did here. 6 inches and 98 hundredths now for the month. Did get a text from Tiff Varney over in Arnold. He said they got about 15 hundredths.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you a layout of how great it can vary in just 30 miles.
30 miles, not big cells, but strong ones.
Yeah.
And watching the radar earlier in the evening, I thought maybe we were going to do the old split and it was going to go south of us and north of us, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
Way wrong. So again, if you're just tuning in to the breakfast show, the radio stations this morning, we want you to know that all the activities centered around the livestock judging and the small animals will start at noon today rather than 8 o'clock. I think the small animal shows like the pigeons and rabbits and so forth was scheduled to start at 8:30 this morning. They'll probably start somewhere in the noon hour, and that will be right there in the back of the barn, the big barn there, where the old sale barn arena is back in there. Piece of history. You want to go back in there and check that out. Usually have fans blowing in there, which helps.
Yeah.
And they'll have everything that they plan to have just later today out at the fairgrounds, and it'll take volunteers and hard work to get it ready. They're probably doing that right now as we speak, and working up the arena and doing the things needed to do to get things going. So we have some things we want to tell you about. Brent has some live reads over there. I've got some posters here. Of course, we want to talk about the Broken Bow Invitational Bull Riding that's going to take place tomorrow night. Doors open at 6:30. The show starts at 8, and you can buy your tickets at the gate. You can still get those as well at the chamber office here in Broken Bow. You can get them online, I think, as well. But they want everybody to come out and watch the bullfighting. The arena will be probably by then in pretty darn good shape if we don't get more rain. Actually, they'll be able to dry that out and work it up real nice tomorrow for the show.
BD has been holding some walk-in interview sessions at the plant here in Broken Bow, and their next one is scheduled for Wednesday, August the 5th. They will do that from 3 to 4. Potential candidates can park in the visitor parking lot, or if it's full, you can always use the associate parking lot across the street. You'll enter through the glass door, that's the entrance with the stairs, and be greeted in the front lobby. You can also find information on sandhillsexpress.com employment page about the walk-in interviews and other upcoming dates for walk-in interviews at BD. If you want to mark these on your calendar, Wednesday, August 19th, September 2nd, 16th, and 30th of September are the upcoming dates. But the next walk-in interview session for BD in Broken Bow will be August 5th from 3 to 4 at the Broken Bow plant.
Well, we mentioned earlier, Arcadia Community Center's location today for a blood drive from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Tomorrow, they'll have a blood drive at the Callaway Community Center from 9 until 3. On Thursday, don't forget Market on the Square here in Broken Bow. And the grand finale of the fair would, of course, be the 4-H and FFA livestock sale, which is at 7 o'clock. And we will have the sale of the champions and reserve champions on KCNI, AM and FM, so you can listen if you can't make it out to the sale. And we'll have that for you. There will also be live video stream of that. Jeremy will video stream that live for you, and he'll send it back to us here at the station, and we'll have the audio up for you on KCNI, AM and FM.
Hey, if you're looking for a way to wind down toward the end of the week, here's a great place to do it, and you can enjoy some great music. Friday night, Sylvester's will be the place to be. This is July 31st, this Friday. They are bringing in Chaser Crouch and his band with their Red Dirt music to Broken Bow. And I know Freddie's really excited to bring this band to town. It's a perfect way to wind down after the Custer County Fair. They'll be performing on Friday night from 9 to midnight, and there's no cover charge. Chaser and his band have built a reputation across Texas and beyond as one of the best live bands with rowdy energy and charting original music. So take in Chaser Crouch and his band. They'll be at Sylvester's on Friday night from 9 to midnight, no cover charge.
And you can check out the music, Chaser, with YouTube, because he has released a lot of music if you want to check it out. And he's, as Brent mentioned, on the charts, especially on the Red Dirt charts out of Texas. So you can listen to him and kind of set yourself up before you get there to kind of knowing some of the songs he probably will perform. They are hiring at the Custer County Farm Service Agency. They're accepting applications for a program analysis. And they're looking for someone who can carry out office activities to provide technical assistance and program support so farmers and ranchers can understand and access the FSA program benefits. Basic requirements include general office, clerical work, record keeping, computer ability, organizational skills, and good public relations skills. The position offers health insurance and a 401k and paid holidays and vacation and sick leave. How to apply? Apply at usajobs.gov and include FSA in the keywords field and Broken Bow, Nebraska in the location field to find the position announcement. Then complete the application online. The deadline to apply is 10:59 p.m. Central Time on July 30th of 2026. For additional information, you can call and ask for Stevie at 308-872-6877.
Coming up this Saturday, August the 1st. My goodness, August starts Saturday. Unbelievable. Anyway, the National Wild Turkey Federation, the Broken Bow Prairie Strutters chapter, will be hosting their Hunting Heritage Banquet, and it will be this Saturday, August the 1st, held at the One Box Convention Center here in Broken Bow. Doors for the event will open at 5. Dinner will be at 7. And we want to stress they have worked really hard to make this a family-friendly event. So bring the entire family. They're going to be having some prizes and also activities available for the kids as they celebrate over 50 years of conservation. So bring the whole family out. Tickets are available as singles, couples, tickets, of course, for the kids, or sponsorship is available for tables as well. So contact them now. You'll see a lot of flyers around the area. You can scan the QR code to purchase your tickets and enjoy a great night of fun. And that'll be held on Saturday, August the 1st at the One Box Convention Center in Broken Bow. They'll have raffles going on, live auction, games, as we mentioned, for all ages. So bring the family. Doors will open at 5. Dinner starts at 7 for the Broken Bow Prairie Strutters Chapter Hunting Heritage Banquet on Saturday.
Well, the Custer County Fair for many folks is something that they look forward to every year. And some of the producers, of course, with kids love to come in and show their animals and the small animals and just the wide array of things that you can look at. And you can go out and tour the 4-H building and the exhibit barn and take a look at the open class underneath the grandstands and commercial exhibits. And that's something that happens every year, and it actually is a reunion for many folks. They come home to the Custer County Fair to meet family and friends every year. So this song really fits. It's from Timothy Downey, and he released this a while back, and we had him on the air a couple of times to talk about his music. Of course, he's originally from Myrna, and he has one I think appropriate for Fair Day, What Brings Me Home. What brings me home? Of course, Tim from Myrna. That's some of the things he was singing about. Hopefully that brought some memories back your way. And, of course, the Custer County Fair brings people home, as we mentioned. Circle V Stitch and Post can help you. They would love to. Velma can put logos or names on shirts, hoodies, hats, pretty much anything. And she has you covered there at Circle V. She also likes to work on the custom letter jackets as well, and personalizing those so the student will have something a little special, even though it's kind of the same with the other kids. Whether you're finishing up the season or thinking about next season, get in now and get those letter jackets ordered. She also really likes to create special embroidered gifts like throws for weddings, memorials, or meaningful moments that you want to remember. And be sure to ask her about the cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners, each one customized just for you. Support local and turn your ideas into something you're going to love. Give Velma a call at Circle V Stitch and Post at 308-872-6173. 6173. Leave her a message and she'll get back to you.
Dave, if I could, I thought I would take just a moment and, just thank everybody for the role they played in putting on the bull riding last night. Had a chance to attend that Custer County Classic 28. It was a great show. It was muggy for the majority of the show, but I don't think that anybody was disappointed. Great show. The entertainment, the riders and the bulls put on great entertainment for the fans. I don't know how much more you can ask for than the event itself being decided on the very last ride of the night. And the guy who rides it scores the highest point ride of the entire evening and wins the competition.
Wow.
I thought that was pretty exciting. So it was a great event. But I just wanted to thank those who put together the opening ceremony. We had some amazing individuals who were honored. I think Travis Shada put it best when he announced it. They're heroes. And they were awarded special medals as Korean War veterans last night. And Travis sent me a list of those who were recognized last night. And in case you missed it, I just want to read their names to you. Serving in our United States Army, Dale Brown, Norland Carr, Ralph McIntosh, Bill Shaw, Roy Stamp, and Ronnie Woodward. They were all honored last night. Also honored serving in the United States Air Force, Lyle Ferguson. In the United States Navy, Dr. Lauren Jacobson and Jim Jones. They were all recognized last night, and I don't know if other people felt like I did, but I got a little emotional. It was a tremendous presentation, and we thank those individuals for what they, for their service and what they've done for our country and for everyone who serves. We say thank you.
Thank you, Brent, for making sure we get that on the air this morning. Thank you, Travis, for making sure we get the names on the air. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Blake Hoffmaster with Nebraska Land Aviation in Cozad. As corn approaches the VT growth stage is one of the most important times for a fungicide application. A timely application can help protect plant health, maintain yield potential, and keep your crop healthier through grain fill. With locations around the region, our experienced team is ready to help get your fungicide applied when timing matters most. Give our Cozad office a call at 784-3868 or Holdridge office at 995-6573 or visit nebraskalandaviation.com. We'd be happy to help protect your crop this season.
The team at Insurance of the Heartland, an Inside partner in Ansley, would like to wish the best of luck to all of the area 4-H and FFA participants at the 2026 Custer County Fair. They know the hard work and dedication that goes into your projects throughout the year and will be glad to see you receive your ribbons and recognition. So whether you choose to come to the fairgrounds to watch in person or watch the video broadcast, Insurance of the Heartland wants to welcome everyone to enjoy the Custer County Fair.
Palmer Monument. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs. With a wide offering of monuments and markers that come in many colors, shapes, and sizes, designs can vary from traditional to very unique. They pride themselves on their top quality materials and the highest craftsmanship. Designed with pride, sold with integrity. Serving Nebraska with several locations.
Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show on this Tuesday. As we near the end of the show, I realize that we will probably run a little long. Got a couple more things we want to tell folks about.
Okay.
By the way, as Brent read off those names of those heroes from last night's presentation, Cadence dropped by to say she's doing a story on that, and so it won't be long, and you'll see a story on Sandhills Express with the names posted and so forth. If you want to keep that for memories and read more details on it, Cadence is working on that as we speak. Also, I know the supervisors are meeting today at 9 o'clock, and that's being covered, so watch for some information on that later in the day. We'll have that posted for you on Sandhills Express and on the radio news as well. If you're not hearing maybe as well as you used to, or you're not sure, you just need to get a hold of Roxanne in Nebraska Land Hearing Broken Bow. She works with any budget. She is proud to serve this area and has been in this business for 35, 40 years now. She has won multiple Best of the Best awards for offering top quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including the test and then, if needed, the hearing aids with no batteries to mess with anymore. She provides free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discount for both new and returning patients. No need to drive anywhere outside of Custer County. Call 308-384-3852 and schedule your appointment today for hometown care that fits your budget right here in Broken Bow. She's located inside the Chamber Building on the east side of the square, and her number again is 308-384-3852. What do you have over there, Brent?
Well, let's see. I think we've kind of made it through our business list as far as taking care of things here today. But again, we do want to remind you that we will once again be having our live video stream on Sandhills Express today through the Facebook and YouTube pages and channels. We'll be set up at the Custer County Farm Bureau covered arena for you again today. And when they are able to resume activities, you'll be able to watch everything that happens there once again on Sandhills Express. And we once again want to say thanks to all of the great businesses who are making that video stream possible for you to enjoy throughout the Custer County Fair. And certainly appreciate Jeremy, who kind of anchors our coverage from there, and will be doing that again today.
And if you want to hear some of our recorded interviews that we have put together for you, they will start over on KCNI not too far from now in the 9 o'clock hour and all the way through 5 o'clock today. We'll be airing those for you. Plus, we'll be going and broadcasting some live reports this afternoon on KCNI and some recorded ones. So keep your dial set right where it's at. If you're listening on KCNI AM and FM, whether it's AM or FM, you'll be hearing those reports and some live updates today. And we'll roll through today and get to tomorrow. And then, of course, on Thursday, as we mentioned, we'll have the livestock auction for you. Mine match is up to $100. The jackpot is now at $100. And we're going to play again tomorrow. You'll probably be playing by yourself. But you're the MC anyway, so that works out great.
All right. Yeah, we'll look forward to it. It's been fun.
I think we've made contact with the contestant who has agreed to play. So at 7:45 tomorrow, it will all be brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. Another local artist. This one is not from the immediate area, but he lives in Lincoln. He has performed a couple of times here in Custer County. Many years ago, he performed at the South Loop River Blues Fest, and he also performed on the street for a street performance in Broken Bow a few years ago in front of legends here in town, and his name is Matt Cox. This one's called On the Double.
orthopedics, general surgery, podiatry, and wound care, they are here for you. The Callaway District Hospital invests in the latest diagnostic and treatment technology so you don't have to travel far for the care you need. They encourage you to get out to the Custer County Fair and appreciate all of the hard work our 4-Hers have accomplished. Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics, because your health matters right here at home.
Lamb Farm and Feed Yard is proud to support the Custer County Fair and the 4-H Beef Carcass Contest. We salute the hard work, dedication, and passion of all the 4-H participants. Congratulations to all the youth showcasing their talents and commitment to their projects. Your efforts make our community proud.
Sweet!
What is?
The new Nebraska Lottery Pick 5 Winning Drive promotion.
What can we win?
Sweet!
You already said that. What's the prize?
Actually, Nebraska football sweet season tickets. Until August 4th, we just enter a $5 Nebraska Pick 5 voucher number online, and we can win all kinds of great ticket prizes.
That sounds sweet.
You got that right.
Nebraska Pick 5 top prize odds 1 in 658,000.
It's 9:30, and I believe we've taken care of everything here on the show today, except for one thing.
And what's that one thing, my friend?
Well, I know that you're headed out to help Jeremy set up the video equipment.
Yep. I think I better swing by the house, though, and change my shoes.
I would.
I don't think I want to be wearing my dude shoes out at the fairgrounds on this particular day.
It wouldn't be a good idea. Anyway, there's some cow pies out there that you might find.
Right.
I learned my lesson a few years ago. That's why I have my oldest, cruddiest pair of tennis shoes on. Because there probably won't be much dirt today, but there's going to be some moisture and some cow pies and some sheep pies and some pig pies. No, I guess, well, if I go over to the pig barn, I might get in some pig pies.
I might go have a piece of pie at the Methodist food stand.
Well, that's just what I was going to talk about.
Oh, really?
You
Okay.
know, they serve breakfast out there.
Yes, I heard that. Yeah. Biscuits and gravy and maybe cinnamon rolls or something.
Yeah, and I'm getting a little longer in the tooth, and I know you guys are going to be setting up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just thinking, while you guys are setting up, I might stop by the United Methodist concession stand and have breakfast.
I swung by there yesterday and got an ice cream cone.
Did you?
Yep.
Well, they raise money for good things, and if you can't spend much time at the fair, it's still worth the drive out there to just sit down and eat or grab something to go and eat. They'd love to serve you. And they do have pie a la mode and French fries and hot dogs and cheeseburgers. Their hamburgers are excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Good old-fashioned hamburgers. And they have a lot of different drinks, iced tea, Diet Coke, root beer, to name just a few. And as you mentioned, soft serve vanilla ice cream in the cone or in the dish. Can you put toppings on that?
I don't know. I bet they maybe have some there for you. I don't know. If it's an ice cream cone, I don't do the topping thing.
No, you had the cone. Okay. Is that okay if I just stop and have maybe something to eat?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'll start getting some interviews.
Okay.
Be sure and listen throughout the day on KCNI, AM and FM for all the interviews that we have recorded. I think we've recorded something like 46 or 47 now, and we aired 20-some of them yesterday, so you're going to get near 20 today on KCNI. Plus, we'll have some more coming in for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're set. We're ready to go. They don't start till noon now because of the heavy rains and the flooding, but they'll get it going, and it'll all be fine.
Yep.
Thanks, partner.
You bet. Good to work with you, my friend, my neighbor.
I'm thinking about condiments.
Oh?
Yeah. They have a table there at the United Methodist Church food stand with condiments. I like to call them conduits.
Really?
Yeah.
Conduits, okay.
Or conductors. See, it's mostly the reaction you get. Do you have any conduits?
Yeah. You know what? I say we walk in there this morning. Once we get all set up, we walk in there this morning and ask them that.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. I guess I could wait until you guys are done setting up and we could grab a quick bite. It'll be just before noon.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Probably
we'll
have lunch and you won't have another chance. Also, if you're down around the covered arena, the old wagon wheel's open. They
Mhm.
have drinks and good food there as well. So
Man, I saw some people hauling out some loaded nachos or something
Yeah.
from there. Wow, those
Yeah.
look good.
heavy duty. They're
Yes.
good. And they have conduits too.
Do they?
Yeah.